Is your love life starting to feel a little predictable? Like you're rewatching the same movie over and over? If you're nodding along, you are absolutely not alone. So many couples fall into a routine, and suddenly, what was once exciting becomes just another Tuesday night. But what if I told you that the same old is a total myth, and you can break out of it starting tonight? It's not about grand, expensive gestures. It's about a simple mindset shift. Let's talk about how to turn those boring nights into truly unforgettable adventures. I want you to meet a couple. Let's call them Alex and Jamie. A few months ago, their evenings looked like this. Dinner, TV, scroll through their phones, a tired peck on the cheek, and then good night. They loved each other, but the spark, it was more like a flicker. They felt stuck, bored, and a little disconnected. Fast forward to today, and their nights are filled with laughter, deep connection, and genuine excitement. What changed? It wasn't a magic wand. It was a series of small, intentional shifts, and I'm going to share their 7 secrets with you right now. First up, tip number 1. Ditch the script. So many of us have a mental script for how intimacy is supposed to go. Throw it out! Throw it out! The next time you're together, do everything in a different order. Or better yet, have no order at all. Let one moment flow into the next without a plan. The beauty is in the spontaneity. Forget the destination and just enjoy the journey. This simple act of breaking the pattern can feel incredibly freeing and opens the door for new experiences to happen naturally. Tip 2 is all about the power of anticipation. Remember when you first started dating? The excitement was in the build-up. Recreate that. Throughout the day, send a suggestive, playful text. Not a whole novel, just a little something like, "Can't stop thinking about you today." Or an inside joke that only the two of you get. This builds a private, exciting world between you, before you even see each other. The anticipation makes the eventual reunion so much sweeter and more charged with energy. Alright, tip number 3, and this one is a game changer. The eye contact challenge. It sounds so simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Find a moment, put your phones away, and just look into each other's eyes for 2 full minutes. No talking. You'll be amazed at what happens. At first, you might giggle or feel a bit awkward, but push through it. You'll start to see the person you fell in love with, not just the person you share bills with. It's a non-verbal conversation that says, "I see you. I'm here with you." It's an instant intimacy booster. Moving on to tip number 4. Explore with your senses, not just your bodies. Plan a night where you focus on just one sense. Maybe it's a touch night where you give each other massages with scented oils, or a taste night where you feed each other different foods. Blindfolded, think strawberries, chocolate, a little honey. Engaging your senses in this focused way heightens awareness and makes familiar sensations feel brand new and exciting. It turns a simple act into a full sensory experience. Tip 5. Create a no-zones jar. This is a fun one. Write down all the places in your home you usually get intimate on separate slips of paper like the bedroom. Then, write down all the other places: the kitchen, the living room floor, maybe even the balcony if you're feeling adventurous. Put all the usual spots in a no-zones jar. For a week, you're not allowed to use any of those places. This forces you to get creative and breaks you out of the most ingrained physical routines. It adds a playful, slightly rebellious element to your connection. Now, for tip 6. Speak your desires. This can be the scariest one, but it has the biggest payoff. So often, we expect our partners to be not gently and lovingly. Start talking about what you want. You can start small. Try saying something like, "You know what I love. If we could ... quotes, or it really turns me on when you ... double quotes." Frame it as a desire, not a criticism. The more you open up, the safer it feels for your partner to do the same, creating a virtuous cycle of communication and discovery. And finally, tip number 7. Schedule adventure, not just intimacy. Instead of putting sex on the calendar, which can feel like a chore, schedule adventure time or playtime. This takes the pressure off. Maybe that time is spent wrestling on the floor, having a dance party in the living room, or trying that eye contact challenge. The goal is connection and playfulness. When you prioritize fun and connection, intimacy often follows as a natural, joyful consequence, rather than a scheduled obligation. So, let's look back at Alex and Jamie. They didn't do all of these at once. They started with the eye contact challenge, which led to more honest conversations. Then they tried the no zones jar, which brought a ton of laughter and playfulness back. These weren't huge, dramatic changes, but a series of small steps that rebuilt their connection from the ground up. They shifted their mindset from routine to adventure. The real secret is that amazing intimacy isn't about being a pro or having some magical chemistry. It's about being present, playful, and willing to try something new. It's about choosing to create an adventure together, even on a regular Tuesday night. Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these tips are you most excited to try for your next date night? Drop a number in the comments below. Let's get a vote going. And if you found this helpful, do me a huge favor and share this video with a friend who might need a little spark. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on building a life and love that truly excites you. Thanks for watching.